I always wonder to myself, like, if all hairstylists look like me, like, on our days off. Like, I don't know why it matters, but it doesn't. I am currently at the grave. I needed to bring Charlie and my mom some Easter flowers. Like, not Easter, but just like spring. Because obviously I'll be back out here before Easter. It never gets any easier. You know, you go through life and you know, it's a lot of people know my story, and I'm sure a lot of people are like, blah blah blah, Summer's been through so much, blah blah blah. That's how I feel that people think about my life, which is probably not necessarily the case at all. Hopefully it's not, because I know when people tell me about their life, I'm not like, okay, here they go again. Unless it's about like a stupid relationship problem, or you can't pay a bill on time. Like, I mean, God, those are such small things in hindsight. Like, those are such tiny things. You fight because your husband or your wife didn't do the dishes. You fight because, you know, the kids are driving you crazy and you can't find a balance. You fight because, you know, you'd rather go get your nails done than to put gas in your car. I mean, I don't know, just like stupid things that are so small. You know, my mom used to have a book at her salon. It was called Don't Sweat the Small Stuff. And I feel like that's stuck with me in my life is, or maybe, no, it hasn't. It hasn't, because I'm still dramatic about 98% of the time. Whatever. But for the most part, the one thing that I say to a lot of people is I've been through far way worse stuff. That's the problem. It's just stuff. You get over it. You get over the fights. You kiss, you make up, or you don't, and you break up, and you get a divorce, which is horrible. Divorces are horrible, believe me. I know. Or you, people, you know, maybe I've just been jaded. Maybe I'm jaded because, you know, I have been through a lot of traumatic experiences, and I'm only 29. By the way, it's rare that I say that because I'm like creeping 30, but I'm completely fine with being 30. So, but that's another video for another time, whatever. But, you know, I've been through a lot, but, you know, losing a parent is horrible. Don't get me wrong. Losing a grandparent is horrible. Losing a parent is horrible. Losing an aunt, uncle, cousin, best friend, coworker, even, you know, just whoever, is horrible. All losses are horrible. For me, this is my story. My story is I lost my dad when I was 16. So I was 16. I mean, at 16, I was interested in my friends, partying with my friends, and being a teenager, and not listening to my mom or my dad or anyone for that matter, thinking I knew everything. And it took, you know, after losing my dad when I was 16, I moved in with my brother and my sister-in-law, who, by the grace of God, were able to save me. And they raised me. You know, and that was another experience in life. You know, just here's the list, and it's just like Summer, check, check, check. And again, my story, not anyone else's. So, but you know, and then you grow up and you get married and you plan for a baby and you pray for a child. We prayed for Charlie. Like, we prayed for our daughter or a son. I mean, we didn't care. I mean, and I still don't care. So when people sit in my chair and they don't know my story at the salon, like, they don't know me, which is fine. I mean, again, try not to judge anyone, because that's just hateful. But and they're like, oh God, I hope it's a boy, or I hope it's a girl. And I'm like, I mean, I get hoping, like, I get it, but shouldn't you just pray for, like, a healthy child? A healthy baby? No matter the sex? Again, me being jaded. Like, I know all of these things. Like, I feel so much hate, so much resentment towards so many people. I wish I didn't feel them. And I'm happy. I'm happy for my best friends that have had babies. I'm happy for, they're going to continue to have babies. I'm happy for my family. I'm happy for strangers that are pregnant. Like, I'm not that sad person that's lost a baby, lost a child that's like, no, pity me. Like, it's not me. Like, I'm not like that. It just sucks though, So then we lost Charlie. And then, a couple years, later, like, or not even a couple years later, a few months later, actually, you go through a divorce. That's fun. And then, fast forward, you go through a crap ton of breakups. Whatever. Again, don't sweat the small stuff. At the time, I'm sure they were huge, and I don't want to belittle the people that I was with because they probably, I don't know. We're not going to go into breakups. This is not a breakup video because everyone who knows me knows I can go into that too. But then I lost my mom a couple years back, and it just losses never get easy. Like, I've lost my 3 key players in life. And I pray that I get married again soon-ish. I mean, I'm, again, getting on up there. Let's just not, But I actually want to get married now. I'm actually happy and in a healthy relationship with someone who I adore and someone I can see myself having children with. That's such a beautiful thing. And I'm so glad. And I'm so relieved that God has finally put someone in my life that is my better half, And I cannot wait to have kids with her and have a family. And I'm like jumping ahead. That's what I do though. I jump ahead because I feel like if you've been put in my situation, you have nothing but the future to look towards. I think that's why people are always like, Summer, why are you so strong? Or how are you so strong? How are you not like breaking down at every point? I don't know. I still can't answer that. And I think the only thing I do when I do answer that is I look up and I point my finger and I say, God. I've been taught my entire life to have faith. Just have faith, Summer. Just have faith. A few have mocked me. A few have probably thought I was crazy. But that's how I get by. I get by because I know my mom and my dad and my daughter would not want to see me crying all the time. They would want me to celebrate their lives and rejoice in their lives. And I always come to the grave and I always make videos, but it always helps me. It really does. I believe this will be the 3rd year that my mom has passed away. Second year. My God, the years just go by. It's the 2nd year that my mom's passed away. 2nd? My God, that sounds so horrible. I miss that crazy woman. Oh my God, I miss her. But she was my crazy, and I can talk shit about her. She's probably haunting my ass. My dad died in 2004. I've lost grandparents. Not my grandmothers. I still have those sweet souls. I lost my dad in 2004, and I lost Charlie in 2012. Charlie would have been 6 this year. I would have had a 6-year-old. I would have had a smart, beautiful, way too quick-witted, probably 6-year-old. Oh my God. I'm human. I break down. I cry. I don't let a lot of people in, especially when it comes to Charlie. I know what she felt like on the inside. I held her. I know what she felt like on the outside. I saw her take her last breath. I felt her skin. I touched her eyes. I saw her eyelashes. She would have been 6. Oh my gosh. Faith keeps you strong. Yep. And I know the Lord's gonna bless me again one day. So that's what keeps me going. You know, some people just, some people just don't want to have kids, and that's fine. Like, that's completely fine. You know what? Do you? Like, I think it's cool that you can say that. I was born dreaming of having babies and being married, and I don't want to be a stay-at-home mom by any means. I love what I do, but I don't want to be robbed again. I got robbed of all that. I got robbed of all the diapers. I got robbed of all of the late nights that people complain about because their kids won't sleep. I got robbed and picking out everything pink and purple and big bows and big everything, and the lip gloss and the nail polishes. I got robbed. So what if I'm jaded? What if I'm hurt? What if I'm sad? What if you can be sad? You're allowed to be sad. But then you get your ass up. You get up. You show up. You pray up. You do all of that. Because at the end of the day, God's got you. He does. This is coming from number one sinner. Believe me. Everything that you can think bad, I probably did it more than once. I'm not perfect by any means, but it'll happen for me again one day. When the time is right. When it's ready. When He's ready. And it'll happen with an amazing girl that I'm head over heels in love with. And I thank God for her every day. So, guess that's the end of my rant. Summer over and out, right? I'm sure I'll see y'all again soon. Thanks for watching.